In this example, we're going to discuss the given histogram and class width and the total number of data in our sample. So the first thing I want you to notice is that we have the x-axis, which is clarified as data, and then the y-axis, which is our frequency. So we can see with each bar that, for example, 1 to 6 has a frequency of 3, and the second bar from 6 to 11 seems to be a frequency of 9. This one seems to be 6, and the next one is 8, 7, and 2. Okay, so class width is two things. It's either going to be given as midpoints on the x-axis where the bars are around it. So it would look like here's like a midpoint, call it 7, and then the bar would be around it, right? The other way could be lower endpoints on the right of each bar. Right, so if I had a bar, here's the x-axis, here's 7, here's 9. So the tick mark isn't on in the middle, it's on each end of the bar. So we can see by looking at our histogram that we definitely have case 2 here, right? We have lower endpoints. So I just want you to take a look at our lower endpoints, 1, 6, 11, 16, 21, 26, and 31. So the first part of this is the class width, where the class width is the difference between two lower class limits. So if I look at the first one, I get 6 minus 1 is 5. I can try the second one, 11 minus 6 is 5, and I can guarantee all the way from 31 minus 26, I'll get 5. Therefore, the class width is 5. The sample size will be the total number of frequencies on our histogram. So we could easily just add these all up because we've already identified the frequencies by the y-axis and our histogram. So now let's go ahead and calculate the sample size. So the sample size would just be the sum of frequencies. So we're going to have 3 plus 9 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus 2. So that's going to be 12, plus 14 plus 9. So that'll give us 26 plus 9 is 35. So the class width is just always going to be given two different ways. And when they give you the lower endpoints on the histogram, you can just subtract the lower limits and verify that the class width is consistent. And then that is the class width, whatever that difference is. The sample size would be identifying the frequency in each bar and then adding them up.